Yeah. It's Thursday. Thank y'all once again for joining us. It's the Lifestyle Night Party, and you are here with us. Thank y'all again, man. Who's the host of the show?
It's two hosts. It's me and you, but I'm Aisha, the comedian. Big body Isha, your baby daddy's favorite ex-girlfriend,
Ooh,
baby.
stolen. Speaking of stolen, I'm comedian Mike Shaw, aka the stolen co-host, aka Mike Triple, aka Let's Go! Oh, damn it, it's Thursday and we on the popping, partner.
Yes,
Woo, we
welcome
had
to
a hell of a
the
week.
night party. If you
Hell of a week.
watching this, make sure you like, share, subscribe our shit on YouTube. It's going up. That's where all our shows are housed. It's the Lifestyle Night Party. And if you click on the tab for live, you can see us live. That's where we store our previous episodes and all that good shit.
Factor. That's a big factor. Big factor.
Ooh.
Shout out to Kiki and Like Minds in California, man. Always getting us right, getting us together, man. We appreciate you, love. And the crew in California, man, because you know it's a little time difference.
It is. The sun might still be up out
I swear to God, they hanging the tally right now. Everybody go surfing.
We about to go through daylight savings time, so really, it's really late around this month. We starting to feel it.
It's time to lay down and get some.
Was we live last week? I think we had a gig last Thursday. We be doing so much. I don't even know. I don't think we did the show last week. Where was we at?
Brittany. Did we have Brittany Sherrill on last week?
I don't think that was last week. I think that was the week before. Shit, I don't know. Let's just roll it back. One day at a time. We'll get there.
I swear to God.
Check it out. It's like E40 said. So last night we ventured out to Go Bananas Comedy Club in Cincinnati, Ohio. Give it up for them.
Let's go. Go Bananas.
Letting your girl hit the stage. You know, like we've been to Chicago. We recently Cincinnati. Me and Mike, we been between everywhere from LA to Atlanta. Like we be hitting shit up. So we always give a review or talk about the different comedy scenes because when we go someplace, they don't do it exactly like us. Uh-huh. So Go Bananas. It's a comedy club. We'll say that we were the minorities there. It was me, Mike, and maybe two other people that was our shade that looked like us. That was cool and shit. But the difference between there and here, like here in Indianapolis, we have language restrictions. Not at Margarita Mondays open mic. We're gonna let y'all do y'all thing within reason. But like when I do shows at Helium, it's certain things we can't say, and all them things we can't say, they were saying that shit last night. You talk about dog.
You talk about everything.
Fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, just whatever.
Raw business last night, boy. Them little white dudes, they was on there last.
So when I'm at Helium, they like, don't be talking about rape. Don't say nothing about no abortion. Leave the gay people alone. Within, anything other than that, we can cuss and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But don't fuck up the sponsorship money. That's what Helio be saying. Boy, last night they had me flinching. It was some edgy shit going on in there. So I was like, whoo. It was so edgy when I got off stage. I normally stay for the last person for the whole show to be polite, and I just kind of felt the need to exit stage left like Snagglepuss. Expeditiously. And shout out to Mike Shaw for being the best comedy show road driver in the country. We're going to get him a business. We're about to set up an LLC because if you need to get to your comedy show, let me tell you, this is the man to get.
I like to call myself Chocolate Statham. I'm Jason Statham's brother. AKA AKA B.A. Baracus. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody drive the van but me, Hannibal. That nigga.
Who knew there were mountains in Cincinnati? But there are.
There are
Okay, let
mountains
me
like a
tell you.
motherfucker in Cincinnati. You will fall.
That's why I'm a driving motherfucker. I've been going between here and Atlanta 20 years. I was driving on the road before they had navigation. When we had them big ass maps, I was out here. You know what I'm saying? You had to spread that shit out on the passenger seat and watch the signs.
Oh, how about when you had to print out MapQuest?
What you done said, and the
You lose the
world about
page,
to my
nigga.
hood,
Where's
and
the
you
second
turn
page,
and look
nigga?
at
Where
the
we
paper.
supposed to turn off?
And where am I at on the paper? Furthermore, and it's time. It's coming up. So yeah.
You missed the 75. The 75 was 3 letters up.
So, we had to be there by 7. I will say Mike did have us off in the corn last night.
What do you say? I had us
Had us
what?
off in the corn with Malachi and them.
Oh, the get there. Yeah, the get there was all fucked up.
But we still managed to get there on time. That is the magic of Mike Shaw. He will ride you through some type of a time machine or something.
We
I'm
gonna
like,
get
damn,
there.
was it a time change?
We
We
gonna
was
get
going
there.
around the corners and it was construction and I'm scared for my life. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I ain't out here by myself. Like my favorite game as a kid was pole position. I'm like, yeah, because that's what this shit looked like. And they was on that highway in Chicago Cincinnati. Man, listen, rolling out in big box trucks and shit, cutting motherfuckers off.
Hey, but that damn comedy club was it was in a hotel. What the fuck was that? That was
It
a
was a townhouse.
it was a townhouse. Go Bananas in Cincinnati is in a fucking townhouse. It looks like a small apartment complex. Like
It was in a
half of it got burnt
condo
down, and the other half just got turned into 4 or 5 businesses.
complex. You know how they had a community center in the condo. Look, people might be watching this shit. Pardon, but
I mean, it was cool.
one thing
It
about
was a real
me,
cool spot, real dope spot.
yeah, hospitality was nice. I'm just gonna keep it real. I tell y'all everything from the food because y'all might go and y'all need to know in case y'all want to venture out. The
Oh,
chicken was bussy,
chicken was chickening. The
bussy,
chicken was chickening
busted.
last night.
But here's the thing though. So if you offer me some chicken with flavors, whether it be lemon pepper, whether it be garlic parm like myself, if you're gonna charge for the flavor, let a bitch know. Cause maybe my pockets is on plain chicken wings. It's the first of the month. So if it's gonna cost me $1 to have garlic parm, I might have garlic parm in my purse. You
uh,
know what I'm saying?
uh,
Let me have a choice.
uh,
Let me have the choice. And then if I get flavored chicken, garlic parm, for instance, I probably don't need no ranch. Would that be fair to say?
yeah. So,
I'm not going to dip my garlic parm chicken in no ranch. I already got some sauce. Sauce was bomb. Chicken wings. They
right.
wasn't no big ass pterodactyl wings. They wasn't the
What-
baby wonderful wings. Because I am a chicken
Oh,
connoisseur.
oh,
I said
yeah,
it. I said
yeah.
it. This is a show where we keep it real. We love y'all. We gonna fuck with y'all. We gonna support y'all. I have bought some of the baby pterodactyl wings at Wonderful.
Yeah, yeah.
The wings look some of
I
these
call them baby chicken abortion wings. Them motherfucking wings are so small, they have to be a chicken fetus wing.
a
Them
10
motherfuckers are
piece is a
small.
kid's meal.
Man, hey, this female went last week to this place we talking about, and she held 3 fucking chicken wings, the drums, 3 of them in her hand, and it was like boom, 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 3 fingers, boom, 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 and she had them between her fingers if they were that small. I said, damn, she could really have like 7 fingers right now, 8 fingers, the way the shit was fitting between her regular shit. They were that small, man. Hey, they got to do better, man. Got to go out of business. One
So
of the two.
I'm not Keith Lee. I'm not Darius Cooks, but so if you get wings that go bananas, you might want to bring you an extra $1 or $2 for your flavor. They just gonna throw it on the bill. They're not gonna ask you
And
or
you get the
nothing.
extra 20 for what was it, 20 or 30% gratuity? 20% gratuity.
It was 20. I think they do that at Helium.
Yep,
So
they do that
and I
everywhere.
was
Yeah.
gonna tip, so that was cool and shit. But they called it a service fee. I was like, if it's a service fee, I hope if it really is a service fee and not the tip, it's gonna be the tip tonight.
Yeah,
But
you better get the money out that
because
service fee.
yeah, because mine was 5 and some change. What was yours, partner?
What's that? My gratuity? It was 7.
Yeah. Okay.
7
And
and some
see, we
change.
some po ass comedians. We didn't already put some gas in our car to get on out here. You know what I'm saying? Just let a bitch know if you're charging for ranch and sauce. Because I might have fucked with some plain wings last night. I might have got the buffalo chicken dip instead.
The way
Who
some
knows?
of the comedians was dressed last night, if they bill was our bill, they would have snuck out on that motherfucker. You hear me?
So yeah, because when you're a black person at a comedy club and somebody get on stage and be like, "I'm part of a secret society of white men," it's time to get your shit.
And my stupid ass yell out, "Okay, KK."
I said, he on his phone right now. It's gonna be a cross when we get outside this motherfucker. When I tell you the show was at 10 and we was back in Naptown at another club at 10:45, Micah driving motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. If you need to get to California, you know what I'm saying? In a small amount of time, you might want to hire Mike. He gonna get you through there. You gotta ride across the top of a mountain like we done been to motherfucking North Carolina, Charlotte. Yeah. Scared for my motherfucking life. Mike was out there in the mountains. This bothers you? Yes, sir. We're on the top of the world. I can touch the bottom of an eagle's ass from up here.
Yeah. Watch for falling rocks. You see a lot of that shit. Oh, you crazy.
So, yeah, that was go bananas. Play there, geek a day. You gone out there do the show. That was some fly shit.
Thanks.
Margarita Mondays. Man, that's mini Saturday Night Live.
Hey, you know what? You ain't a goddamn lie, partner. You ain't no goddamn lie at all. We get us another microphone. Chris, if you're watching this shit, we need another microphone, Nick. But yeah, we need another microphone, Nick.
One without a cord.
Having the musical performers and they be wanting two mics. And as a performer, I get it. As a former rapper / singer, I get it. You know, so we gonna have to make that.
But since y'all got in free, pass that motherfucker back and forth until we can
marijuana, pass it back and forth, nigga.
You hear me?
Shout out to everybody that comes to Margarita Monday and support Pretty Funny Entertainment, man.
We love y'all long time, and y'all getting talented. Me and Mike don't make a dime from that, but
we do
not. Don't know the boost that I get when I see comedians and performers that get it.
Facts.
Y'all come, like Hassan, for instance. Hassan came to us brand new.
Yeah.
You know what he told me last week? He was like, I'm gonna do the same 5 minutes from last week because I'm gonna get them 5 minutes good. I was like, shit, we be telling people this all the time. How did you already know this?
Yeah.
So he came back and he's working on his 5 minutes. He said, I got online and I found out where the other shows is, and I'm hitting up other shit. Normally people inbox me and ask me. He found it on his own. And he dished his friend that came in there trying, bitch.
Yeah, because that ain't gonna work. But I saw him at the spot last night. He went to another spot that was on Mass Ave last night.
He ain't playing no games. We met. Wasn't he at karaoke last night?
He was like, man, thank y'all. He said, man, y'all always so positive. He said, y'all, because I met him at karaoke, but he came to Margarita Monday. That was his first time last week. But I know his buddy Ron.
That wanted to host the show?
And Ron was the one that. No. Ron is the guy that be selling the clothes outside the spot.
Yes.
So I know his wife. Me and his wife used to work together. So he introduced Hassan to me, and I told Hassan to come out. So he was like, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make me feel so confident. Y'all give me so much positive energy.
We gonna take care of y'all.
This is what we do, nigga. If you get a movie part, nigga, don't forget a nigga. That's all we say. Don't forget
on your feet. We get a lot of first timers. Like sometimes we get 3 to 4 first timers, and I say, if you think you funny and you trying to start your comedy career, come fuck with us. We gonna teach you about the light. We gonna teach you how to build a set. You know what I'm saying? We're going to teach you how to punch up the jokes that you do got to take your 5 minutes to a 10. Because, I mean, it's been so many people. I ain't even going to name them off. I tell them personally, I'm proud of them. They come, they start getting other shows. They start producing their own shows. Some of them is coming and booking us for shows. So I love it. I love it when that light comes on. You can tell when somebody catches that fire for comedy, and I like to see it.
Yeah.
Because it's room for all of us to eat.
Oh, hell yeah. And eat we shall. So what we got going on this weekend, partner, before we get to our guests?
Woo, that's right. Mike Shaw's also in charge of logistics. He's gonna keep me on time because I'll sit up here and talk to y'all's ass for 3 hours. Period. If I can't do nothing else, I
Hey,
can
you
talk.
know, when I used to play basketball
But
back in the
yes,
day, I was a point guard. You know what I mean? So
I
you got
know where we was at. We got to shout out Andre the Beast Creighton. Yes,
yeah,
that's where we was last
yeah.
Thursday. We was at the Andre the Beast
That's
Creighton
where we
podcast.
were. That's where we were.
Yes, in the Sheraton Hotel. It's some
He's
big
starting
boy
at the
shit.
crossing. Come on with the big man. Hey, that studio's nice as fuck. Shout out to Andre the
He
Beast.
served me some
Creighton,
tequila. I
man.
don't even
Dope.
know what that shit was. That shit was some high quality, high class tequila.
That is a fact. That is a fact. He's on and
Yep.
popping, man.
So
Dope,
great
dope shit.
show. He's got a lot
If
of
I get a
followers.
chance, check out his podcast. Check him out, man. Andre the Beast Creighton, man. He's a very, very dope dude, entrepreneur, fitness guru, all that shit. He's dope dude.
I don't
Very,
know if
very
he got
dope.
a girl. I
Nice
was
man.
trying not to look him in his eyes and look at his little tight body and shit. I was like,
He,
ooh.
he said he was single partner with me. You know, man.
Well, I was there with you. This no, he my partner, but he ain't my partner like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. No, you stupid.
Tis the season to shoot your shot. Pew, pew,
Hey,
pew,
you got
pew,
pew, pew,
pew,
pew, pew, pew, pew,
pew.
pew, pew.
But so how that worked out? Friday, we're doing Flavor Fridays at the Good Spot.
That's
Um,
tomorrow. That's
it's a free
tomorrow,
show.
November
Free
3rd.
show.
Fact.
That thing gonna be fat. It's gonna be fat like a baby's pissy pamper in that motherfucker.
Yes.
So we got Indie Boy
Indie boy.
graduating from the open mic to the real show.
Come on,
Some of
come
y'all, it's
on.
time for y'all to get y'all's ass off the mic and get on the stage. So come on, Indie Boy, our son. We call him our son. He got a mom and daddy, but we his surrogate parents,
Jimmy Muh.
Jimmy Medina, he out here.
Oh,
He out
boom.
here prostituting himself on the comedy scene. You know what I mean?
Shout out to little Jimmy. Shout out to little
Jimmy
Jimmy.
caught it. He caught it quick and shit. Jimmy might be in LA. Shit ain't no telling where Jimmy at tonight. He
That's a
out
fact.
here. So we also have Mike Shaw, myself, and we got our homie Uncle Fred.
Uncle Fred, baby.
Uncle Fred, how old Uncle Fred say he was the other day? Looking like he's
Oh,
45. He said he like 58 or some shit.
yeah. He's almost 60.
Grown ass man out here doing this comedy. He's funny and he don't look like it. So if you sitting at home and you 50 and you ain't never did comedy and you like it's too late, no, the fuck it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't. Take that step. Start the
There's
first time.
space. There's space to do this shit.
This show is free admission. It's at the Good Spot. It's a restaurant. It's got great food. It's black owned, 2023 Southeastern Street. Doors open at 8. Arrive early. You want a special seat? You want to, sit with your friends and shit? Be in that thing early. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a restaurant. It's probably open before 8, but you might want to arrive early for
You
this.
might want to.
Yeah.
From what I heard, most of the online tickets are almost or sold out. They had to cut the event right off. That's what I heard. It's just what I heard.
I've never had nobody be like, "Stop selling tickets." He was like, "Yeah, that's
So you
enough."
gotta stop. Yeah, you got to stop. Please. I don't want to have an issue. He said I don't want to have an issue for the next show.
He wants to do good business, and I like that.
I can dig that, especially as a black professional, because a lot of black business don't like to be professional. They like to be black. They like to have a business, but they don't like to put professional with the shit.
This will be every Friday so far. Next week is the week that not this Friday, the next Friday. We got the poetry people coming. It's a poetry open mic. I got the flyer out for that. It's still gonna be absolutely free for y'all to come and catch a vibe. So that and then me and Mike will be at the Found Square Brewery on Saturday.
Yeah.
Free show. Free show. It is free to come catch a vibe on the Saturday night. So make sure you pull up. It's 1300 Barth Lane, BARTH. Found Square is popping. That's a new Bra Ripple. You ain't gonna get bullet in your back out to that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Love it. Square. And the Dab Lounge. Shout out to Wild Dab Lounge. We might have to pull around there and show Saturday.
Hey, ain't that margarita bar over there too? That margarita.
I heard it was. Yeah. So Found Square got all the
check
bar
that
shit.
So that's the Blazers weekend. Sounds good. Sounds good to
So
me.
make sure to follow us on social media. We'll be posting our flyers, places that we
Like,
are. If you can come, share a flyer. Tell somebody about it. Subscribe to our page, watch a video. All that shit counts as support. It ain't always spending $100 for no ticket. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, and that's all you got. You know, it's first of the month, and people's pockets is break down to the pink meat.
nigga.
Shit, mine is.
You ever got a paycheck and have to get that whole bitch up?
Oh, listen, I might be out here
Thank you,
with the
John. You
shiesty
so
mask
good.
on this weekend, talking about get butt naked. You hear me?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna get on to our interview. Um, Before I bring them on to the show, I'll tell you a little bit about them. Comedy since 2002.
Man.
That predates my comedy career, but I've been knowing him for my whole comedy career. He's funny. He's fly. Got a little swag about him. If you see him at a show, he's gonna dress his shit. But we did Funny Mondays together. He is a roast master. Don't Joan if you don't want to get your back roasted out because he'll be on your ass. But we are ready. Coming to the stage, coming to the screen. Our homie. He dirty red to me, but he KCarter now. He fancy and shit. Welcome, KCarter, to the
Rodney
Lifestyle
Carter, what's
940
happening,
Talk
sir?
Show.
What's going down with you? Okay, that's the music with
Yeah.
I get some music with it. Bring me to the
Yeah, we
stage
can get
with the music.
applause and all that good shit. Yeah.
Okay. But before we even start, it's not KCarter, it's just Carter. The capital K and the capital C is just Carter, just saying my last name. But the K is my mama and the C is me, because that's where I got
That's
my
what's
comedy from. So that's why I represent that shit on stage with her.
We got Carter on the show.
Well, I changed my shit up.
Carter,
Big
there
body
it is.
eater. So okay, we got it.
Okay, big bodies.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, 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 and tell everybody where you from.
I'm from Marion, Indiana. I'm from Seaside.
Let's
It's called
go.
the Seaside. It used to be down central. So it's Seaside, probably the only one in the United States.
I was gonna say now I didn't know Marion had neighborhoods. I thought it was just Marion.
Hey, we got the most state championships in basketball though. You feel me?
Got some hooping motherfuckers down there in
Yeah,
Marion.
we hit a jump shot on you like it ain't nothing, you heard.
I never knew that. Okay. So like I was stating, when did you start comedy? When did you begin your comedy career and why?
Well, through high school, always joning. Been doing that my whole life. We used to be at parties and they called me over there and said somebody said something. We be at the club joning, you know what I mean? That's how it was.
This nigga ain't
And
called like
I
a rapper.
joan on anybody, your mama, your grandmama, is all in fun and laughter, but nobody has a don't hit me target on it. So yeah. But you have people nowadays that walk up, they be like, don't start. Because I'll just start. But really,
I get
it's
that.
all about bringing laughter to people. You feel me?
Yeah. Don't be talking about me. Don't be talking about me at your show. I get that a lot too. Oh my God.
Don't sit in the
No,
front.
I don't talk about people doing my show. I talk about you backstage when we chilling.
Yeah. No, me neither. When I be at work, I'll be joking with people and I'll get on people and they be like, man, don't be talking about me at your show. And I'll be like, ain't nobody talking about your ass, but then I'll make up a whole scenario and there we go to the show.
Man, I got people that still won't come to the show. You ain't getting ready to say nothing about me.
Hey.
I was a fat kid and I'm not a roaster, but I'm kind of like, don't start none, there won't be none. Because when you fat, you ready for the shit. You been called fat before. Now I'm about to tear down your whole existence because you came here. You asked for this, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, Mike, we kind of like when somebody join us, we be like, you sure? You sure? You ready? Because are we joining or are we not? Let them know.
I have to do that a lot. I have to be. So are we joining? Like I have to check because it's like when we go in.
Because it don't even matter. I don't even have to say are we joining. As soon as you say something, I'm already hitting back. But I'm on the attack because that's what I like to do.
as a professional, I'll be trying to warn people because my joning ain't average street person joning.
That part.
I'm a pro with this. I get paid to do this. So when I joan on you, it ain't gonna be like your cousin joning on you.
You gonna call somebody for me. You gonna want to call somebody for me.
You might want to ball your fists up when I get done.
Yeah.
It been many a times I had to meet somebody at the school at 3:00. So I know what she's talking about. And I was little. But when I was like 36, Florence Flemings, much love to her. That's like my big sister. We was at a barbecue and she was like, "You missed your calling." And I was like, "What?" She said, "Comedy." And I said, "You think I could do that?" She said, "Yeah." And later on that year, I did my first comedy show. It was me and Miss C from out of Anderson. And I had two singers and my cousin rap. Miss C, the last day when it's time to do the show, called and canceled. And then the singers, they couldn't sing. And
Yeah.
and look, I'm hosting the show. I'm doing the guest spot. I'm the feature and the headliner.
Damn.
And I don't know nothing about really doing comedy. I'm just up there. All I know how to do is Jones. So I'm really talking a smack, but the crowd everybody out here used to me joning, so everybody joning on me. So it's like they ganging up on me.
My goodness. Yeah. So what year and when and was that show with Missy? Was that your very first comedy show?
Yeah, my very first comedy show. I was just trying something. And 3 months later, dude from Kokomo, Cliff, called me up there and they had Vanessa Fraction, Jeff B, C. Lewis.
Homie Jeff B out of Chicago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Danny Devine did poetry and they let me open up. And I did all right.
You started off with the beats.
Right. So, I'm thinking, I've been funny all my life. I'd have moved down there to Atlanta. I went to well, it used to be Earthquake Spot.
Okay, I heard he used to have a comedy club.
But it was after him. I can't think of it. I'm mad
I didn't know
I
you
can't
used
think
to live
of it.
in
But it was
Atlanta.
on Peachtree. Yeah, I was there for like 9 months. And I was at Peachtree and I got booed off the first night. I'd have moved my whole family down here.
Damn. You moved us down here for booze, nigga.
I can't even hit the block. I don't know nobody.
Damn.
You didn't have no clients.
But I ran into a dude named Smoke. And how I looked up and ran into him is because his license was messed up. So he did shows like wherever he went, I got to reap the perks and everything. I ain't getting no money, but I don't care. If I drive, I can get on stage, and that's what I did. And
that's
Smoke,
Mike.
he was on BET. He was on BET one year. Smoke, you had to look back on him. Man, I don't even know if he's still doing it. And I came back here and ran into HB at the Funny Bone.
Okay, so I know you from doing Tana B comedy shows. So shout out to funny lady Tana B, the first female.
Tana B, that's like my sister.
I didn't even know they was paying comics. I ain't gonna even lie. First time somebody gave me some money, I was like, I told my mama, shit, I'm with Cheryl Underwood in there. They done gave me some money for the motherfucking comedy show. What?
Look, they was giving me tickets to sell for them. I was losing tickets. So I said, I'm gonna give me some change off of this.
I know that.
Shit, right. I got 40 people in the crowd. I ain't gonna get nothing.
They still trying to play that ticket game. Somebody talked to me this week, was like, "Will you sell some tickets?" Hell yeah, on Eventbrite. Throw them on the website.
Don't give me no.
When I first started, shit, gas was still like $1.99 a gallon and shit. You know what I'm saying? $3.46. I ain't pulling down nowhere with no motherfucking tickets.
I ain't going out nowhere with no tickets. if they don't buy them, what I do, I'm gonna post it on my page. That's the best I can do for you.
After 13 years, I got a fan base. I just say I'm gonna be there, and they be pulling up. I'll be having fans I don't even know. They be like, "I'm
Right,
here for you." I'll be like, "For real? Hey, what's your name?" You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
But promoters don't understand that. Have you produced comedy shows before? What is your view on producing shows?
Well, I've done that since 2004. That was my way of giving back to my small city. They didn't really have much to do as far as that. And I was actually able to bring some nice comedians from out of Chicago, Detroit, and who was the one? Jason Anders out of New York. I had done a show with him at the University of Kokomo with him, Coco Brown, Damon Williams, and Zoo Man from out of Atlanta.
Ah, yeah. Zoom Man's dope.
See, when I started doing it first, I thought this was it. You know what I mean? But it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought it was it, but it wasn't. But everything that I did in comedy not only boosts me as far as comedy boosts me as a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
So
dope. That's dope.
That's tight. That's tight. So tell me some of the big names that you've done shows or shared the stage with.
well, I've done CJ Madam Walker with Alex Thomas from Jamie Foxx.
Mm-hmm.
Uh DL Hughley. I'm trying to think of this club. I'm so mad I can't think of it. We went there all the time. Uh I done what's the name? Nell? Ain't that the
Big
name?
names already. Who? Lunel?
Linnell, that's her name. You know I'm getting old. I heard you saying something about old comic shit. I thought you was talking about me. I said she wrong for that.
No, not yet. Not yet. But that is why we
Yeah.
have check because I
And,
talk about it all the time. The game has changed. You know, I
yeah, I done Bubba Dub. I've done 3 shows with Bubba Dub, and I've done a show in Fort Wayne with Michael Blackson. That's my biggest show. It was like
okay.
800 people.
Woo
Yeah, that
woo.
was my big show. Oh man.
So we know
Oh
all the
man.
same people. So we love some Jeff B. Lunel, that's
Yep.
Big
Yep.
Auntie. We get out to LA and kick it with Lunel. I kicked it with her here. I did a show with Bubba Dub. He's huge right now and
Yeah.
very gracious, very nice dude. He got his head on straight. He ain't arrogant. He treated me
At
nice.
all. See, when they told me about when I came this show, they was telling me that I was auditioning for the tour. What?
Oh,
I lit up because I had run into retirement. And then
okay.
they
Well,
came and got me. Then once I did his show, that's when everything came out. I instead of coming out on just jokes, I came out as me. And that's all I've been trying to do. So, can't nobody tell you how long it's gonna take you to get to you on stage. You just had to keep doing it till you come out.
Yeah, that's facts.
mhm. Well,
That
we've
is
been
facts.
seeing you. I remember you used to come and kick it with us all the time at Funny Mondays, the Jokers. That's when I got to work with you the most. So RIP to Mike Trees. You know, if it wasn't for Mike Trees, none of that would have took place.
Man,
Remember we used to do
yeah.
the roast with the Louisville Cats. Ooh, they used to
Hey,
go
man.
down
Hey.
in Louisville, but they had some hitters too. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but you know what? You know what the thing was? They got that new kind of roasted looking ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
you know I come roasting, we straight hidden. We ain't no but I didn't even trip, you know what I mean? I stepped in because I'm so used to roasting. I was ready. Yeah, I got my ass whooped. And I told y'all to
I
back up.
mean,
I just
we
went
took
on and took the ass whooping for everybody. What?
we had some L's and we had some W's. I said I ain't even getting up there. I'm a host because if they ain't gonna hurt my motherfucking feelings.
I went on and took that one. I stepped in some doo doo on that one. You feel me? I took that.
Yeah, but you
Hey,
don't even.
and I think that night I might have lost a couple of comedy friends that I didn't even know I lost.
Oh
Damn.
no, you ain't never lost because like one thing about that town, we stick together, we ride for us. If you from
Right,
Indiana, period, the whole Indiana, we don't care if you South Bend, we don't care if you Southern Indiana, you know what I'm saying, Evansville, we the whole Indiana. So when it's
right,
us
right.
against them, if you from Kentucky, we about to knuckle up. You know what I'm saying? Gang, gang.
Oh
It's
yeah,
that's
that's I was so hyped. I was just too hyped. I wasn't ready.
Hey Carter,
That was go ahead.
I got a question for you, man. Since we were talking about that, the first time I met you was at Funny Mondays, and we just lost tragically one of the OGs in the city, and I know he was a good friend of yours, Mike Trees. Um, tell us how you feel about that, man, when you heard about that news, man, because I know we was all devastated.
About Mike Trees.
Yep.
Man, Mike Trees went back to Dauphine Willie Hawk.
Yeah, yeah.
that's right. That's
You know what I
right.
mean? Hawk was getting ready to go to California when I first met them. He was about to go out there and we was sitting him. I actually met Hawk through Slim. I don't know you know him, Hump, Damon Jones.
Yes,
You know,
we do.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's how I met Hawk, and we chilled, and we just caught a cool connection. And he went out there, and everybody was doing their thing. And once he connected back, we connected back with each other. He was on a different level. You know what I'm saying? He was coming through with some jokes. So he was switching up and doing his thing, and that it just happened to him. Once his girlfriend and her daddy got killed at that party.
I remember that
Yeah, it was, you know what I mean? That
because that was
affected
his
him.
time love. He had been with her
Yeah,
for a long, long time. I remember that. I remember
yeah. So me and Mike Trees go way back from that. Not only that, he was with Sir Hart. I know Sir Hart,
I
you
know
know what I'm
her.
saying? And we used to go to the studio. So Mike's always been cool with me. So when he called me to come down there, if he doing something, I'm coming. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we
Mhm.
always had a cool connection. And when that happened to him, I thought it's because he was sick. But when I found out the way that happened to him, he ain't deserved it.
Not at all.
He
Not
go
not
out
at
on
all.
the streets almost every night.
Facts.
He don't have no problems. Ain't nobody looking, you know what I mean, for him to go out like that. And then I hear it wasn't even his
His spot.
thing. It was somebody
Yeah.
else's.
Yeah, he was at somebody else's spot.
It was messed up. So the lifestyle night party is because of trees. I went on Well Connected Wednesdays, and his cameraman seen me on Well Connected Wednesdays and was like, "Do you want your own show?" Bam, the lifestyle night party. It was 8 years ago, and
There it
Trees
is.
has always helped me. Anytime Trees did a show, I'm gonna be on that show. Period. He has always had my back. He was giving up food to the homeless on Tuesdays. So for him to be the age that he was, the big age that he was, to lose his life the way it did,
Yeah.
it made me have a
I
bad taste in my mouth for this city.
Yeah, it hit me too because I was like, dang, I just couldn't fathom the fact that really.
That's how he went out. Yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah.
now, and then I'm trying to, you trying to picture like, nah, that ain't. Come on now,
And he
not
just
like
got
that.
he been a player all his life. He was finally married, and I could tell he liked his wife.
Finally,
He loved his wife.
And
Man.
I was there for
and when he was going through that thing, he got sick during COVID.
yeah, he almost
Know what I'm
lost his
saying?
life.
I hit him up and was telling him about the orange pills. The orange pills will help you out. You know what I'm saying? Put them over the stove with the water. The orange pills break up the mucus. That's what
Mm-hmm.
it is. COVID is mucus. You know what I mean? And talk through that. Then I ain't talked to him for a while. Then when I thought about talking to him, I didn't. And then the next thing that happened, I ain't even get to make the call. You feel me?
Well, I will say we had a beef stemming from Funny Mondays. We parted ways. I broke off, and me and Mike partnered, and we still been doing our open mic. but we were able to connect and squash our beef long before he passed. So the message is love your comedy homies. You don't never know when you're gonna wake up and that was their last day. That was their last time you was gonna see them. And you'll feel a sting if y'all was beefing about some small stupid shit and you didn't, squash that beef. So you gotta love your comedy fam.
Yeah, well, I lost three: Dolphine Willie,
Mm-hmm.
D-Man, Sugar Wooger.
Oh,
So
I remember D-Man too, and I didn't know Sugar Wooger passed.
yeah, so I lost three in the little circle. So I know what it is to be connected with people, and then damn, like dang.
That's why at our open mic we greet with hugs. You come on a regular, you're gonna get a hug. We're gonna give you a handshake. We're gonna politic with you. We talk before the show. We talk after the show. We love on each other. And like if you're going through some depression, you're going through something, reach out to one
Oh
of your
hell yeah,
comedy
we can
homies.
talk about it.
Say
See,
something.
that's when I was in Atlanta. That's the connection I got. When you come off a stage, it was don't worry about it, just keep doing your thing. It was uplifted. It wasn't letting you walk all the way to your seat feeling miserable. And then you got them couple of people, man, you better not go on the stage no more or something. You know what I'm saying? It was a build up. Keep on doing this. You know what I mean? You just got to work. And like I heard y'all say, somebody was doing their 5 minutes. I'm going to work on my 5 minutes. That's what they had me. Build your setup. I started off with 10 and I was going around opening up for smoke, doing 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Then when I build it up more, you know what I'm saying? It was like that. Then I had to move back to Indiana for, you know what I'm saying? We won't even talk about that reason, but and then
Hey,
I
listen,
was
we
ready to
go through
go
the
though.
same shit you go through. What you go through? I tell people, comedians, out of all the entertainers, comedians is the thugs of the business.
Come on, man.
Come on, man, we thugging because a lot of us, like I
Look,
say myself, I was in the streets before I was telling jokes. I already had a name when I started telling jokes, and it was
hey,
for something else.
Smoke and Big E, we went to South Carolina to do a show. And the dude didn't have all the money. They was taking equipment out of the building.
Damn.
You're not
You've
gonna
been
play with
Man,
equipment.
hey, man, they was not playing about that bread.
They took the DJ equipment out that
Man, they
motherfucker.
was taking equipment out there. He came on with the money. They was taking equipment. They didn't even try to pull it out one by one. They would just snatch. Yeah, they
So
didn't.
a promoter that was out of Ohio. Me, you, and Tana B. You remember we went to go do that show in Cincinnati? They had that. Listen, it was ghetto as fuck. Like we ain't never been to a club where they could smoke inside.
Oh,
Uh,
E-Ray, E-Ray,
no, that wasn't the dude. He was a cook.
T-Ray.
I've done stuff with T Ray. Shout out to T Ray. T Ray about to come to that Black Friday. We about to do a show. But it wasn't T Ray. We did something in Cincinnati. It was me. It was Mark Gregory, um, some other people. The dude didn't have all the money. He had too many hitters, and he didn't have all the money. And they were like, we got a fountain for the drinks. And they had setups. You know how you had a setup where you get the ice and the cups and shit. You could pay, get a setup, and bring your own liquor. I was like, this some hood shit right here.
Yeah,
So the man didn't have
they had
all
the
our money.
Hollywood punch.
The Hollywood Punch. The Hollywood Punch was motherfucking what's the drink? The strawberry Rita.
Strawberry Readers.
They done put some strawberry Rita.
Strawberry Readers.
That was the Hollywood Punch. I said, all these motherfuckers hood. But he
They
took us.
serving drink. They serving drinks in mayonnaise jars.
Yeah, but he had cooked. He made us some food. We left up at that motherfucker so full, but he took a long time to pay me my money. And I'm going on the page. I'm following him on social media. This nigga in Texas eating good. He was traveling all over the country balling out. I said, look, you can pay me this money, or I'm gonna put you on social media and let a motherfucker know that you traveling all over the country and can't give me my motherfucker $50. I got a big ass fan base. I got
Oh,
5,000 friends. I said I can blast you or you can run me my bread. And he finally paid me off.
Well, I'm trying to think of the dude name. The one that do Little Daryl.
That's
Ricky
Smiley.
Ricky Smiley. I forgot about him. Look, I watched Ricky Smiley get $25,000 in my face, and I waited 2 weeks for $100.
Get the fuck out of here.
And then I tried to speak to him, and he tried to play me like I wasn't nothing. I cussed his ass out.
That's why. Listen,
I said it don't matter if you tired or not. You never show a fan no disrespect like that, man. All I did was say, "Hey, what's up?" and introduce myself. I wasn't hanging around you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he pissed me off with that.
Wanting something from him.
So the game has definitely changed. So I talked to some comics, and I don't know if this is your case, but some people that started, they was mailing out VHS tapes to audition to clubs.
I did that to Comic View, and they said that I wasn't on the stage. I was in the front room of my house. I had my people there. Hey, we had a good time that night too. I swear on my mama, we had a good time that night.
I mean,
I
if you
think
can't
I started the reunions back. I think I did.
the family reunions, yeah. So
Yeah.
we do a lot of private gigs as well. Like it ain't always at no comedy club. Motherfuckers get us for barbecues, motherfucking birthday parties, family reunions. So you know it's that part of the game and stuff. What advice?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead. It's your interview.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No, I'm playing. Let Mike talk. Mike, you want to say something?
Yeah. I was letting Aisha get all her questions out. She,
You know, I said
want
I'll
you to
talk
get a
for 2
question.
hours.
bombarding this shit. She,
I'll shut up.
Look, I'm on here like, damn, can I get an autograph? You is balling.
you just had a show in Mary with Denise Barlow, didn't you?
That was in January.
Damn, that was that long ago?
That was that long ago. My last show was in Tupelo, Mississippi in August, and in June 30th, I was in San Antonio, Texas.
Damn. So and you doing movies and stuff too now?
Yeah. December 1st, Forgot About Us to be on Tubi. And in the first week, they said the first week or second week of December, we'll be filming Full Custody. That's I'm a comedian who just finds out that he has a son that he ain't know about.
Dope.
Yeah, so
we had a road baby in the movie. Okay, that's what's popping. Got a groupie baby in the movie.
Yeah. Any, you know what I mean? Whoever make it. If somebody make it, that bring the shine to everybody else.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Richard Tyson and Brittany Sherrill. The movie received 2 awards already. So nice movie. For real. Not just cause I'm in it, you know what I'm saying? It's a really nice movie. It's not like every Tubi movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we just had Brittany Sherrill on a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, it was real nice talking to her. She's got a lot going on, which is very, very dope, bro. You like producing shows more or performing?
Well, I'm really gonna know. I had fun in that one, you know, doing the scenes, but I didn't feel like I got to really show myself like I wanted to. It was a nice little scene. I stuck to the script. Really, I kind of played off a little bit, but I will see after that I do this one. Once I do this movie, then I could see if it's me or not.
Dope.
That's how I did with rapping. I didn't have the right voice. I'm not gonna make no money, so I switched to comedy.
Hey, I switched too, so I don't blame you. When'd you switch from music to comedy?
2000. I was in Jacksonville, Florida. I had just put out my maxi single, and I got a call. I got here like 3 days before my mom passed.
Damn.
And then That's when I switched up.
Well, R. Kelly didn't steal your song like he did Mike.
He stole my song, man.
Stole your song.
R. Kelly, yeah.
You gotta tell the story, Mike. It only get old. You
He
gotta
stole
tell.
your song for real?
Yeah, okay, man. When I was in high school, I used to be a baseman. I used to be the dudes that used to one of the dudes that lift the cheerleaders up, right? So whenever we used to go on road games and shit, basketball season, we used to ride on the bus with the cheerleaders and shit. So we'd be
Right.
joking around, we'd be singing and shit, and I was doing music at the time, so I'd be freestyling shit. And I was like, I said, I'm gonna write the song called "Put My Hands Up on Your Booty." So I wound up writing the song, recording it, performed it at this little showcase where the studio I used to record for, they had a showcase.
Mm.
So I go perform it. That's my first time ever performing that song. I only performed the song once. Performed the song. This dude named Lucky was there from Rockland, which is R. Kelly's label.
Uh-huh.
He filmed the shit. About 5-6 years later, "Feeling on Your Booty" comes out. Yeah.
This is my song for real.
Hey, let me apologize because I like that song too.
I loved it. When I heard it, I said, this nigga stole my song. Like the first
I didn't know you did. No, I didn't know you did.
Yeah,
I didn't know you did.
I said,
if I'd have knew you, I wouldn't like it so much. I swear.
Man, come on, man. But you know what though? Even though I was mad that song got stolen from me, I was like, damn, I have the talent that it takes. You see what I'm saying? If a motherfucker
have you danced to it?
Yeah, I done fucked to it and everything. I tore that song up. Nigga.
You like it too. That's fucked up.
Turn it up, bitch.
I mean, like when I was coming, that's how we knew it was time to go. That when we was at the club, that'd be one of the songs they play about 2:30, 2:45. Get your last slow dance.
Come on now. See, that's how we did. We was old school. We gonna calm it down for y'all leave.
Yeah.
Give you a chance to get that girl you was looking for.
Then you gonna make your move.
You can't find her in the middle of no fight.
These kids now, they don't know what they missing out on at all.
Right.
Forgot About Us, the first movie you did, or is that the first time you tried acting?
Yeah, that was my first movie. We had been talking about something. We never got to it. He was doing black news around where he did the news off the internet. He had a lot of followers. He still do it now, but not as much as he used to. And after I did the Bubba Dub show and started doing things, that's when they was ready to do the movie. I was busy, so I ain't gonna say that's why I didn't play the part. The part that was how it went. That's the best people that could have played that part. And if he did another movie, I don't know. But I feel like this was a good movie to jump out with. That way it'll draw attention to the movie I'll do. Because it's a good movie. So he won some awards. So they're gonna be looking, can he do it again? So yeah. But I also go ahead.
No,
I also have a book, What's Mine Is Yours. I've been had this book for 5 years, and it's a book to a movie. I got Jack Boys. It's a hood movie. So I ain't ready to put it out because I said if I get hot, Lord willing, then I can put it out.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So kind of just holding on to it. Might have to pass it down if I don't get there where I need to be.
Yeah, you being smart about it.
Before we get to topics, what you got coming up? What you got shows you got coming up, and how can people find you on social media? Because if you don't mind, we got some topics to cover. I wouldn't mind if you join us.
Well, you know what? I had to go back in my things and get that. Let me see. I don't want to take you off screen and get them things.
Okay. Can you maybe send it to me after the show, and I can post it when we post the episode and stuff?
That'll work. I can send it to you right after.
Yeah, because we definitely got a link. We definitely got to get you to NetPound so they can get some more Carter in their system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, really, this movie Full Custody is the introduction to Carter, where I'm fully dropping off Dirty Red. So they're doing the movie and they're also doing a comedy special.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so
That's
they supposed to be having something coming up for, I guess, some comedians that Brittany knows to audition to be in the special if they would like to. And you also have a Big Body Brown have a spot in the movie. I don't know exactly what part. I can't say. I didn't write it and I ain't producing it, so don't. I ain't gonna be over here lying.
There you go.
that's
But I
cool.
know you got a part in it, so I'm sure you have. You talked to Brittany about it?
We talked to her when we interviewed her. We had her on not last week, but the week before. So we'll definitely link because during our interview, I was telling everybody I've been knowing Brittany. I knew her when she was raising money to start doing movies, and they were hiring me to do some comedy back then. So to see
Uh-huh.
where she is now, it's like, stay on that path, keep going. It ain't gonna be overnight. It's not gonna take 5 minutes, and I know we talked about, the new comics coming up. The new
Right.
comics. How do you feel about the ones they come and do 3 open mics and now you gotta pay them $500 to book?
Oh.
Soon as you say some ridiculous,
Mhm.
I end the call and delete, and what I mean, ain't no sense of us even talking. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be a bad person. Ain't no sense of us talking back and forth. We're not gonna be cool, and I'm never gonna pay you that. You haven't did that. You know what I mean? 500. That's headliner through Indiana right now. They don't want to pay no money.
Shit. You gonna be wringing a motherfucking neck and twisting their arm behind their back to get that down there. You hear me? For one show? Shit.
But I'm good. You know what I mean? Out of state. That's what what I mean.
Yes,
I hit them.
yes.
I hit them like that. You know what I'm saying? But
And they gonna come with a room and a tab and all that good shit. You know what I'm
oh,
saying?
what I mean, you gonna feel special. You know what I'm saying? I have said my run has been very well appreciated. People say you should have left and went to California and did this earlier in your life. I said I would have fucked it up. I wasn't in the
Every
right state of mind. You know what I'm saying? I love the streets. I'd have fucked it up. I'd have been out there kicking it. So I ain't even gonna lie to you.
In my
So
opinion, I think a lot of the comedians that are successful right now was in the streets first, and they talk about it. I'm not doing no Vlad TV shit and throwing nobody under the bus, but it gives you skills because if you in the streets, part of your job is promo. Like, so how does things gonna know that you got that? You know what I'm saying? You gotta do some advertising. I'm not saying print no flyers and say I got that work, but you got to put yourself out here. It's the same
what?
thing with comedy.
It's the same way as get that work. You know how it is. We gonna get it
Yep.
to you. What it is now is I think that I got later in my career is confidence in yourself. People see that on stage and the jokes you bring. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm being more me when I tell a joke. They can picture me doing this like, damn, he's telling real life. So they don't know if it's real life or not. You know what I'm saying? So I try to hit them that way, and it's been working for me. But right now, I'm getting ready while we doing these movies. I'm going back to the lab because I'm doing this comedy special. I feel like this right here could be a nice little turning point in my career. So I need to hit them hard for real. So
Yeah. So
and
so
then
let's
I'll be ready to run at the beginning of the year again. So
okay, that's what's up. Yeah, because it's hard to get that money during the holidays. People ain't liking what I gotta say about the holidays because I'm like, the price is up, first of all, because I
Right.
won the funniest in Indiana. And then if
right.
you try to get me away from sweet potatoes and dressing and turkey, and I'm a whole fat bitch out here, you're gonna have to come with that bread. You know what I'm saying?
You're
So
gonna
yeah,
have to
they're not
come with it.
big.
But the thing of it is once I did the Michael Blacks and people's like, oh, Red, you shooting out there. What I told them. I was like, it was like you crossed to another level. Now it's starting all over when you wasn't getting paid. But you're at the level you want to be at because you done passed the level, but you got to start and build your energy up again. So the more what I'm doing is pad my portfolio. And
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Show your dreads, Mike. Let Mike show his dreads. Can't nobody see.
Mike, swing that shit. You done came a long way, partner. I remember when them was started dreads.
Shut up. I was baby brain.
Hey, move them out your eyes. Move out your eyes.
He got a little hang time. He got trying to show.
He ain't had none in basketball, so my way have it on the dreads.
Hold up, you got some hang time too. Over there looking like Ice-T cousin.
That's one thing about Carter. He gonna be fly.
He got some hang. He hanging, man.
Never seen anybody.
I ain't get it done, but it was cool. I got the hat because I represented for Dion. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been winning with the Colorado, so I'm hitting with this. He gonna win the next one.
That's because y'all got that hard nigga baby hair. Both of y'all. But on to some topics and shit. So I got grown kids, and I had a daughter of mine. She wanted to go to the Sexy Red concert in Fort Wayne. I was like, so you want to see her dragging that baby across the stage, twerking?
Why you going to see that dude on stage?
What?
So Sexy Red and Dwight Howard, is that the same motherfucker or no?
Oh, come on, that's Kitty, who he was talking about.
I seen that about Kitty. So
that's Kitty.
So here's the clincher. She said it was all the kids there. Who in the hell is getting their kids ready and putting them in the car to take them and go get the whole horror handbook from the Raw Dog Queen, Sexy Red?
Hey, a friend of mine's grandparents took their granddaughter to the Sexy Red.
So you taking the horror.
Now you wonder why you babysitting 4 years later.
Wonder why you 29 and a grandmother.
Hey, every time I turn around, you having kids.
I gotta be honest, man. Nothing about her face or her performance makes my dick hard. I gotta be honest with you.
Nothing about that bump in the corner of her mouth was sexy.
So me as a woman, here's the thing about the being the Raw Dog Queen. All them different.
You ain't gonna bust that or nothing.
I mean, like, okay, so you might not get a disease, but you know, you might have a nigga that's eating right. He eating broccoli and quinoa and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the nigga that drink all the time, and he might be on some powder a little bit. You got all those nuts together in your pussy coming together. Eventually, the motherfucker be disgusting.
See, I'm on that because the chemicals don't match. If the chemicals don't match, it seeps off what? A dark little smoky cloud of smoke going in the air. That means that shit ain't right.
It's not the pussy.
Smoke oyster pussy. Get your smoke oyster pussy.
You got your pants on and I smell it. I don't want that. You ain't even took your clothes off. No, you ain't got to unzip that. No, you good.
Hey, Carter, did you see her? Did you see her BET performance?
I do not watch her. That is a man.
Hey, when I saw the performance at the awards, I said that she moves like.
Did you watch The Shy? Did you watch The Shy?
No.
Watch that.
That's a man. A man was with a man. He just came off a Star. The dude off Star that was singing with all the females. Your next series, you with a man.
Here he go roasted.
He was chasing him. Wasn't he chasing that man?
I said that's too much for me. So I watched King Academics. He said the City Girls is dead. He said, y'all try and talk that horror music, but y'all running behind these niggas being submissive as fuck. He said that shit over with. He said you know, Queen Little Miami, Young Miami, she queen of the side bitches. She on interviews promoting Diddy shit more than she promo her own
Oh,
shit.
shit. Yeah.
And then the other chick, she arguing with Lil Uzi Vert at the motherfucking thing.
Boy, I saw that.
Cause he's
I
like, I get spice. I said,
Diddy
shit.
got some devil in him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He got him hypnotized. That man had a whole wig on. Talk about I'ma wear this. Is you nigga for real?
Yeah,
You
his dolphin mouth ass. He always doing the
Yeah,
fruitiest
that,
shit.
always got your lips poked out. Come on, come on.
That nigga got a mouth like a dolphin, man.
it's a lot to stay connected. Okay, so
He stay in
have
water
y'all
all day.
have y'all seen the beef that went on, and what do y'all think about the beef between T.K. Kirkland and Charleston White when they went on tour together? Charleston
Still
White.
going?
I mean, it ain't still going, but I want to know what Dirty Red think because he been in the business since 2002. So
But you know what, you called me on guard because I didn't even know about the beef. And then when you said it, I'm trying to see how is TK Kirkland and Charles on the same ticket. What do he do? He do comedy? What, I'm just saying, why
yeah,
are y'all matching him up? What are they?
so he jumped in the bag like T.I. did. So what do you think about these rappers jumping in the game in the comedy game?
Man, everybody think they funny. If you go down to Facebook, you see so many jokes that's freely given away. You know what I mean? Some of them could have been good jokes, but you just wasted it. And you know
Mm.
what I mean? So if people like it and they already said they hear comedians saying it, then they ain't funny. He used that from Facebook. So
So
really, really the Facebook makes it harder for comedians because you really gotta have an emphasis on your jokes to really be different than everybody else.
So that piggybacks off of another topic. Have you ever had somebody steal your jokes?
Shouty, shouty, what my name is. I
Oh,
said
okay. So I'm on a
Butterface.
movie with him.
I said Butterface. He said Butterhead. But he was on TV with it. So I changed mine to a mixed girl.
Hmm.
And I say, not mixed like black and white, mixed like perfect and damaged. Her face was perfect, but I understand. So he just made my joke better to me. You know, it was simple how I said it. But like I said, I went down to Atlanta. I don't know nobody. And then I got with Smoke. And so I'm an outsider to them. To Mario, uh, down south,
Dirty
Ronnie.
South. Yeah, I heard my
Dirty
family
South. What's
had it.
Ronnie something? He doing pretty good right now.
Yeah. Dirty
I can't.
South, you know, my sister lives in Atlanta, so I've been going down there dibbling and dabbling on the mics. When I went down there, she Dirty South embraced me. She that Atlanta love, that down south love. She was always polite, always nice. She was lit. She was real fun. She might grab your booty or whatever, but she was funny as fuck. She would go on there and command that stage. They loved her
Yeah,
down.
she had good stage presence, and yeah, they was on her. It was another dude. Excuse me. That Big Sean.
Big
Big
Sean.
Sean was doing some. It's a few people I can't even remember their names right now. I'll think about it later. You know what I mean. I seen so many of them. Uh, Black Pearl, ain't that his name? That's back in the day. You might not
Yeah.
even know him.
And I remember Tyler Craig. I met him up here. He gone.
Yeah.
Tyler Craig, he was very humble, very nice. He'll talk to you about the jokes if you was new and give you some encouragement and shit.
What you mean he gone?
Tyler
Yeah, Tyler
Craig,
Craig,
dead.
he passed.
He gone.
When?
Oh, it's been some years since Tyler Craig been gone.
Come on, man. To do with the dreads.
Yep.
Yeah, with the long dreads. Yes, sir. He passed before Dirty South did.
Dirty South dead?
Yes. She
Yeah,
passed what,
he
like last
passed in August 7th, 2020.
You know, I ain't been in Atlanta since then. The
Yeah.
2004.
That's where my fam is. Okay.
So
You
it's
got
been a while.
so one thing me and Mike are known for, we've done some open mics. We've gone down to Atlanta twice and we've taken some new comics. Like I've been going down there because my sister lived there. So as soon
Right,
as I started comedy, I go see some fam. I'll be chilling with them when they go to bed. I'm hitting the comedy clubs and stuff like that.
right.
So I've gotten to know them and I brought some comics down. Now listen, we get enemies every time we go. Somebody gonna come
Right.
back mad. But we do stuff at Uptown. I headline my own
That's
show,
it. Uptown on
Uptown
Peachtree.
Comedy Club. Yeah. Oh no, it ain't on
It's
Peachtree.
moved.
I moved a couple times.
Oh,
So they're not on Peachtree. Like I've never been to the one on Peachtree. They had one location and they moved a third time. And now they've got two Atlanta comedy theaters down there now. There's one, and then there's one at the Underground. There's an ATL Comedy Theater at the Underground.
mm,
We went down there and we did some stuff with DC Curry. I had did a show with him before, and the guy
okay.
was like, DC Curry does his podcast, so I took the comics over there. So we try to do something, like it was it was Dolphine Willie. When I started, it was Tana B. I was the ones that looked out and showed me what comedy was and how to be a professional and all that stuff. So that's what me and
You
Mike did.
came in with a chip on your shoulder. You had to prove something.
Uh,
They be
She
playing with
came in
women in
strong
general.
and she came in like I'm coming in this motherfucker.
my shit, nigga.
Yeah, that's how she came in taking over. Had a lash, just couldn't tell her nothing.
That's
Uh,
right. Fine, fine, fine. That's right. I, I've learned a lot. I've had to adjust my attitude because I think like we know, you got to there's being funny, but there's also what do I want to call it? It's all about how you move, like how you act with the little shows, the little bar shows, and how you work when you do a professional comedy club. It's two different things.
It's two different things.
Like
When
if
you
I
know what
do
I'm saying, when somebody you might get the call and be like, "Yeah, I'd be all clean." You got to be all clean, and you got to
yep,
be ready for that too. You never know when your chance gonna come. You got to be prepared for anything. You
that's
know what I mean?
right.
I just stayed humble and just kept working, and then my thought once I came back in, it was like, okay, I could get clicked up, but I got to get me out here. Let me see what I could do on my own, you know what I'm saying? And it was better movement for me because it was less people to worry about. It was like with rapping, you got five people. Now you got five different personalities. Somebody ain't gonna be on time. You got too much going on. With me,
Ooh.
it's just me. I can't blame nobody but me for not being on time. You feel me? So
But I think that's the difference between the show. So if I do a black show, let's say in a club, you know what I'm saying, nightclub type lounge, I
uh-huh.
know, like I know my mother used to ask my kids, what time mama gonna be home? It depends. If she had a black show, we'll see her in the morning. If it's a white show, she'll be home at 10:30. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Yeah,
like church.
it's a
She
difference.
gonna be there early.
You do
And
a
they gonna
black
be on time because white people gonna be on time. Business is business.
They talking about be
You-
there at 7 o'clock. You hear me?
Yeah, the black people they talking about, man, we ain't got enough people in here to pay for everything yet.
We
Dang,
waiting on it
man.
to get fat.
You
Yeah.
can start if you want to. Nah. You ain't gonna half pay me.
They'll fuck around and have you headlining at 11:30 at night.
With
You,
8 people.
yeah, because everybody done left because they done been there since 8. That's a fact. So you
And
gotta
you ain't and that's your first time there. You don't know when you're gonna be back. You ain't get a chance to even prove yourself.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
I
Yeah.
I done shows downtown for ice cream and sandwiches.
That was your pay?
So, Hell no.
Hey, but them sandwiches and ice cream was fire. But we trying to help somebody start their business, and then Hawata, you know Hawata,
We know
Mhm.
Hiawatha definitely do.
he trying to get us to do jokes in the middle of lunch while they eat.
Hiawatha
They
had me
gotta
at
hurry up and get back to work. You want to go? Everybody do 4 minutes. Everybody do 4 minutes.
Hiawatha had me at Pure Passion telling jokes with the strippers. Get
Oh,
get down off the pole. The comedian's about to come up. I was up there like,
And
I'm
hey, and he broke the massage chair out on stage.
hell no.
yes, yes, yes. Hiawatha do pedicures and shit. He like, you want your feet
he,
done?
he tell him he tell him one of the strippers plug this in over there.
But
This
that's
nigga.
when you get Hiawatha on a good conversation. He's funny and he knows what he's talking about. He knows the game. He been out here. You know what I'm saying? So you just
We
gotta.
we was at my house one time because Hawati just come over all the time. We be cracking jokes. We cracking jokes one time, and I was killing him. He went on stage while he said what I said. I said, this nigga.
You gave him some quick ass.
Damn.
I sit there in my face though. You ain't even going. You could have at least did it when I wasn't around. In my face though,
Uh-uh.
like I'm gonna let you keep it.
It was
Being
fresh.
that you got laughs. Thank you. Now I know it worked.
So Barbara Carlisle is on this network, and I asked her about joke stealing, and she said, if somebody steal your joke, steal it back. And punch that motherfucker up
Damn.
and let them know it's your shit.
Who made this
Hey,
shit? Who? That's who.
the thing that I was told when I was in Atlanta, if you was sitting around and said something funny, you said something funny because they'd be like, you got 30 days.
Damn.
If you don't do something with that in 30 days, I'm taking it over. Whether they say it like you said it, the thought of however, you got 30 days.
Well, at
Damn.
least they tell you, me and Mike be sitting at shows, they be stealing our joke in our motherfucking face. And there's a difference. Like, okay, so we all smoke weed, that's cool. So we all can
Mhm.
have a weed joke in our set. That don't mean you stole our joke. That's a weed joke. Now,
Right.
I have some specific jokes. Like I have a joke about vagina steam. And I was telling this joke about the yoni steams before bitches was going to get that. You know what I'm saying? We had the chicks on our show and everything. I
Right.
done been sitting in shows. I had a man steal that joke from me. Did I not like at the open mic? I'm like, did he
In
going to
your
get his
face.
pussy
In your
snatched?
face.
Yeah, you just gotta kind of laugh it off and be like, that's what I like about social media. Like you could upload something to YouTube or a video. That time, date, and stamps. Like some people have said, I still their joke. I'm like, I've been telling this joke 10 years. It's my shit.
You know what I mean? I was told, I don't know if it changed or not, but when I was in Atlanta, I keep saying that because that was my early moments is whoever hit the big screen with it. You on TV, that represents your joke because you're telling it televised. Whether that was wrong or right, that was just told to me. So you know what I mean? I
To
don't
me,
trip
that's
on it because if I say something and I feel you stole or you say it some way, that just make me think harder on how to flip it. You know what I mean? And if I think harder and I come up with something, that means it's gonna be murder. Because I was digging deep and came up with that one.
well,
So
I have another question for you before we close that I'm sure it'll take a little bit of time. Me and Mike, our show is called the Lifestyle Night Party. So
right.
when I started doing my show, people was messaging me like, "What's the lifestyle night party about?" And I'm like, "It's about the lifestyles of comedians and entertainers behind the scenes shit." People kept asking me. Finally, a dude was like, "Do you know the lifestyle is code word for the poly life?" I was like, "What the fuck is the poly life?"
Who swing?
Now
Poly
with the man with a couple of wifeses.
Yes, sir.
wifenesses. So we got
Yeah.
to you a poly coach, and they started booking us and stuff to do their parties and things. Would you be in a polyamorous relationship?
I gotta make sure she sleeps. She can hear me.
We done threw him up under the bus.
What
Like, wait
man?
a
What
minute.
man? What man wouldn't? But you know what I'm saying. I'm cool where I'm at. But what man wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? If it's okay with wifey now, if they did it and I was forcing her to do it, then I wouldn't. If it was okay with it, it'd be cool. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing like you. One black woman with an attitude is enough. You got two of these motherfuckers.
I,
Hell no.
I would like a couple of boyfriends. You know, I could do a polyamorous relationship. I ain't even gonna say it just be me and two niggas. Like I could get about 5, 6 of these motherfuckers, and they all just do different shit. But I
Damn.
like alpha males. So for me to tell an alpha male,
Damn.
yeah, I mean, like you could have one working on the car, one gonna drive me around.
Okay, well you
Listen, I'm about
me,
to pimp
me and
this.
Mike didn't know what you was talking about.
One of them make a whole lot of money. One of them got good dick. You know what I'm saying? I can have me about 5, 6 different niggas. And I'm like, okay, so you
Oh,
Monday,
okay. Now that's the difference. You said a whole different way. Okay, I could see that.
not all together,
But
not all on the same day.
but you can't have a whole bunch of women like that. That's not gonna work. Somebody got an attitude.
I've seen it working on social media. I watched this show. It was called Looking for a Brother Husband. I watched a couple of videos
Looking
where
for a brother husband.
oh yeah. So it was women of different
Why is you
nationalities
watching? Why are you watching it?
because I work from home. So I just be checking shit out
Okay,
during the
stay
day.
away from
She
them white
watching shit.
people like that. Don't get it.
No,
No,
so listen, they had
that's
a
a
black
cult.
lady, they had a Chinese lady, and they already had like they were already in a relationship with somebody. And like one lady, she had her husband that she had kids with, and they had a business. And then she had a young dude. And the husband, he had his separate bedroom. He like, shit, we get money together, we got property, we got kids. I ain't going nowhere. I'm old. I ain't trying to tear the coochie down like that. And then the young dude stayed in the bed with her, and she was looking for yet another man.
Mm.
And then I've seen men that are happy in a relationship. They got two women. The women is, they like it's always a babysitter. It's two women. You know what I'm saying? If she got to work and the baby is sick, well, we got another woman at the house that'll watch the baby. And we all coming in on bills, and they were building businesses together and shit. So, like what we learned interviewing these people, it's not necessarily about the sex of it. It's about the
No,
relationship and loving
that's a
on each
fact.
other and coming together as a bond and a team.
I feel that's a whole lot of people. I'm cool. I don't like a lot of people in my business like that. You know what I mean?
I
That's too
think
much. You know what I
we
mean? If I was younger, yeah, that'd be fantasizing. But you get older, all that arguing, I ain't. It's one argue, the other one gonna argue. That's too much. It's too much.
I
I don't
mean,
need that pressure.
if they know up front or what they're coming into from the beginning and they agree to it, what y'all arguing about?
Oh, if they agreeing, then that's cool. But that's the
Yeah,
whole
that's
thing. That's why I say they had to agree. If they, I said, as long as they not forced into it, you know what I mean. That's
well,
when
a
it's
lot
gonna
of
be a
women is
problem.
living their life anyway. A lot of women is sharing a nigga and just don't know about it. He got another household and some other kids across town. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
if I got
think
another household, I'm spending the same amount of time. Move. You ain't even got to lay beside me. I'm sleeping in this bed. If I'm paying for two of I'm living at both of them for real. Shit, fuck that. Nah, I got too many grandkids. Well, I ain't got too many, but I got enough grandkids. I ain't getting ready to waste no money. That's one thing I ain't getting ready to do. Ain't no
yeah,
money coming outside the house for what? I ain't
that's
got
a
them.
fact. I need somebody to come in on these bills together. We could be living in a 5 bedroom mansion. This 5 folks working. We can get this motherfucker paid off in 2 years and buy another house and rent this motherfucker out. That's the shit I'm on. Like The
Okay,
bag.
that's what's up. I ain't even mad at you. I
But
ain't
see,
even mad at you.
you can't tell no grown ass black man I want some other dick. I'm about to move him in down the hall. They're not
What?
going.
No.
It's a
Hey, he
fantasy.
could have 1,000 women. Even if a nigga say, "Hey man, I seen such and such parked in your woman's driveway," that nigga, the whole bitch come out in it. And what?
What?
What? Any going, he don't even give a fuck where she at. He going where she at right then, nigga.
Hold up. Wait,
He
wait. Say that
pulling up.
again.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Men don't like they lick back. Y'all can have 15 bitches and we get one nigga, y'all folded up somewhere crying.
But I keep telling you that ain't a lick back because 9 times out of 10, a woman don't go fuck a nigga and come home and she be cool. She emotionally gets attached to that nigga she fucked. He could be the worst nigga ever, and she'll be emotionally attached to that nigga. A nigga can go and creep and come home and still pay bills, take the kids to school, all that other shit. So it's different. You can't you always try
Yeah.
to make that argument,
Women,
but
women,
y'all can't.
women to connect with one person. They ain't
Yeah.
gonna go out there just fuck a whole bunch. And then they get to talking every time you make them mad, he's sweet talking.
Boyfriend
And they
number
ain't got
two.
no reason to argue because he ain't paying none of the bills. He ain't got to worry about he ain't taking the kids to school, ain't none of them his. So you ain't got no bad issues to talk about.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So
Disagree.
that's
I think
working against the man who's really trying to do something, but this nigga going to work, always go to work on time. Now all of a sudden he come home, he ain't got no food, he got shit in the oven. You hang with a whole nother motherfucker, go get in the booty, and this motherfucker ain't put shit in the house, but you cussing your
oh
man out on some shit.
I disagree. I think if you're dealing with a grown ass woman, for the most part, we're not gonna make a lateral move or a downgrade. The nigga that we
You
fucking
said
with
you
on the
wanted
side.
5 of them though.
Hell, it takes 5 men to make a good man nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It takes because one of them cheating all the time, but his dick good. You can keep him. You know what I'm saying? The other nigga, he work at a restaurant, bringing food home all the time. You can keep him.
Yeah,
The other
we don't get food stamps no more. We
one,
need that.
man, ain't nobody saying
I swear to God.
you got to wrestle motherfucking 4 gladiators to get some food stamps. So if a nigga got the blue card, he can come on in the poly relationship. You see what I'm
Hey,
saying?
nigga, pull up to McDonald's eating your child's lunch meal. You don't want that, do you?
That'll
Let
get
your
you put
daddy
out
get
the
that.
house. You got grandbabies. You know what I'm saying? Come over here and eat my grandbaby snacks. You put out this motherfucker. What
Come
you
on, man.
mean?
I remember the kids didn't get none of the juicy juice. That was the best motherfucking juice ever. When
And
they
it
was
goes.
giving out wick.
Don't put no vodka in the juicy juice. That shit lit. Yeah.
That was
Shit,
the
you got.
best shit ever. Kids never got none of it.
You get the cheese. You get the beans. I ain't never had no man that was eating on my kids' food. You gonna have to bring some groceries in this motherfucker. Bitches at the club. Okay, that's what I want to talk about. The list. The list of places that women do not want to go on the first date. And they have the Cheesecake Factory listed on that motherfucker.
Why? What's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory?
They said that's cheap shit. That ain't for no first date. They want y'all to spend a bag on the first date.
Who?
There
Guys.
was a list. It was a meme and it went viral. They posted it, and there were a list of places that was not cool for a first date. Cheesecake Factory, that was on the top of the list. There was a video of a girl. She went on a date with a guy. He took her to the Cheesecake Factory. She wouldn't get out the car. She was like, no.
What? What is this about? That is so that's gonna be the viral move right there. If he ain't at the right spot, if you don't get out, you ain't balling. Oh, that nigga ain't balling. So I gotta take you all the way. But how you gonna get home from the Cheesecake Factory? Because I'm
It's
going in. And you gotta get out my
Bitch, get
car while
out.
I go in. And once I go in by myself, don't you can't come sit at my table.
She said, you going to go in and eat, leave the hoe in the car.
You have declined on this contract.
So the chick was late. When he pulled up to pick her up, she wasn't ready. He had to wait on her. And he pulled up to the Cheesecake Factory and she was like, no, I don't eat this. Now I've been to the Cheesecake Factory and it wasn't no nigga with me. So let me tell you that the bill was billing. Like I had a little bit of shit and my shit was damn near $100. It ain't no cheap shit to me. So I'm like, where do you gotta go?
But see
You
that
know what? This happened back in the 80s. Them niggas started selling drugs in Naptown, and them women got materialistic.
I fuck with
Naptown is one of the one places where you'll see the ugliest nigga with the baddest
that
female.
is a fact.
that's all over the country because ugly niggas be having
No, not
good
like
dick.
Nap.
Not nothing
Like
else.
come on, not like if you had some money in Nap, you had them. I done ran into some ugly niggas now. I'm saying. Some of them still friends to this day.
So I've dated some ballers, but I've been a mother since I was 14. So I feel like if I can get a man to go spend just $100 just for me, not even his shit. If I can get him to spend that, let's go to Sam's Club.
Do
Cause
you
I'm
say $100? Why your meal got to be 100? You ain't even gonna be full.
you must ain't
You
never
just
be at
wasting time. I
the
can take
sugar
you to
factory.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. We can get this 20 piece, and you're gonna be cool. You can even take a couple of them to the house for the kids. You
That's
feel
a
me?
fact.
Quit being greedy.
I
But
used to
see
tell niggas, bring some Papa Johns in this motherfucker. Shit.
I
that's
walk
a lot of the
away.
problem. That's a lot of the problem. These chicks want a dude's pocket to dictate how they like them versus their personality. You see what I'm saying? The more money you spend, the more she likes you, and the more you're a trick. But she don't give a shit about your personality, who you are as a person, what you're trying to do in 10 years. She ain't trying to find out none of that shit. She trying to see if you're gonna blow that bag on that first date. If you're gonna take this bitch on a helicopter ride and you
She
just
live in the movie.
yeah, 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 yeah,
You
yeah,
saw
yeah.
that in the movie. That's not gonna happen to you.
Mm-mm.
That's a
When I
fact.
walked in, your carpet was dirty. First of all, so your carpet dirty. What makes you think you supposed to get in a Maybach?
Here he go roasting.
Hold
Here
up,
he go.
Now
hold up.
I
Let's take
got
it.
on red bottoms. Now they brown because your floor dirty as hell. You done fucked
Mhm.
my whole shoe up.
Let's take it a step further. She wants you to trick on her and spend $500, but you picking her up from her auntie house where she stay in the basement.
Mm, mm, mm.
And the baby coming to the door. You can't change the baby diaper. You just gonna.
So I think I would like to be a madam because I think I could give some game to these ladies that's out here selling their vagina. And rule number one, if your refrigerator empty and you got some kids, you ain't got no business going to the goddamn cheesecake factory. Bitch, take your ass to Walmart. I'm like, we could have went to Walmart after this $200. I'm
Man,
gonna feed these.
you can get one of these rotisserie chickens for $7, $100. You can have some for all week. All week. You know your
And I've
grandma on the
gotten to
fixed
know
income.
if you really trying to get to know a man like me, I've been tricked on. I done had all that shit. I done did all that stuff with the ballers. Listen, they gonna buy you everything you want, your clothes and everything. They gonna cheat on you 3 times a year, but you gonna get everything you want.
Mm.
I
This
can
one I'm gonna
get
tell you
some
3 times.
that you know about.
This is what I'm saying. When I was running, this is what I'm saying. It was so much because you was doing so much and everything was it's like incredible. You know what I mean?
So
It's
if you
not
got a
normal.
man with some
You
money,
ain't
you
even,
finna
you know what I'm
buy.
saying? When you step out somewhere and you ain't even got to say nothing and they running and they ain't even running for you. They running for what you do. And oh, look, see that car? That you
Yeah.
can't get in it. If you do, you gotta lay down.
You know, a lot of chicks, they don't even like if you date a baller, he might be somewhere and need you to run him some lunch because he can't go nowhere. If you a broke bitch, you don't even got no gas in your car to go and pay for his food. He might get the money back to you once you get there, but you broke. Ain't no gas in your
Bro,
car. You can't pay for the food. Bring this nigga no carry out or nothing.
by the time you take that transfer on that bus, he back in off lunch break. You ain't
Yeah,
gonna make it.
they ain't ready.
He
Done
ain't
fell
gonna
the
make
fuck
it.
out.
For real. But I seen it though. I seen it, you know what I'm saying? Because I was in that from I moved in there in '89. I moved on 1133 Winfield, down the
Ooh,
street
all
from
there,
Woody's. The same
all
day I moved in there, that the little girl got shot in the head right in front of Woody's, that little store.
uh,
The
they still
same day.
that's
And
over
then I
there.
moved from there to 40th and Cornelius, Tarkington Park. I played point guard in the Dust Bowls.
My baby daddy from over there. So yeah, I know the 40th Street niggas. Yeah.
40 Baja, you heard me? I was over
Cheesecake.
there when Cowboy and Spradley, them niggas was young. Them niggas probably was 18, 19.
Nigga, not cowboy.
And they'll take you to Cheesecake Factory, but you're gonna share that nigga with about 10 other bitches.
Thinking about that Cheesecake Factory, how you get on to that? What's
That,
in
that's
that
what
smoking?
so that's what the meme was about. I've been there before, but there was like maybe 10 different restaurants that they said was unacceptable for a first date. Like I used to go to the club and shit. I tell a nigga go to Denny's and buy me and my babysitter and the kids some breakfast. Shit, we busting it open for that. What?
Man, you know, we
What?
used to go to Shoney's.
Mm?
Shoney's was the shit.
Come on now.
Shoney's?
And,
And,
and
and
come
if
on,
you ride
man.
down south,
I
they
bet
still got Shoney's. What?
I don't know y'all age. I don't know if y'all remember Piccadilly's.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
indeed.
You know, they have 4 clubs in one. You be all over. They having live concerts while you all over the club. I was in there.
And
Troop, for real. Troop was in there on the stage. We just walking around
and so he
having
must have went to
a
go down
blast.
the street to Cowboys and shit.
Cowboys was the shit too.
He got messed up out of that motherfucker a couple times and went
Hey,
back up there.
Luke and them came down there. Man, them. Hey,
Playing with
when the
people
girls came
weed
on them
out.
stage, niggas was stepping on tables and everything running to the stage.
Yep. Now, these youngsters, they don't even know what clubbing and going out and having a good time is about at all. They might not
Hey,
even be back home.
what about faces?
Faces, hell yeah, my sister
Man,
used to
that
go
was my
to
spot right
faces.
there.
Yeah. And they used to do a little comedy in Faces. That was before I started, but I remember they used to do some comedy shows off in Faces.
I never knew that. I went to
Yeah.
Faces. Faces was my spot. Me and my sister. We used to be up in that thing every weekend.
Well, I know you was off in there clean.
Yeah, I just, you know what I mean? I really got this dressing from my boys. I got
Your
like
son?
this, no, it's like 6 of us really came up and
Okay.
got it from them. So I followed them. They getting all the girls. I'm trying to get them too. You feel me?
Yeah, you caught her now. I said Dirty Red gonna come with the drip, period. He gonna be clean. We in this motherfucker ain't getting paid nothing, but he gonna be clean as the board of health in this bitch. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm a little casual. I got my little thing on. You know what I'm saying? I got a This is my as you see, I got my number right there. Got my name and number on the back. This is my promo jacket.
Oh
That's
shit.
what's up.
Yeah.
Merch, 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 merch. Well, it's a lot the young comedians can learn from you, and you're still out here changing it up to meet the current standards. You know what I mean? I admire that. I like that. We're gonna go ahead and wrap the interview up. So you're Rodney Carter on Facebook. Anybody want to get at Carter, aka Dirty Red, for a show? Hit me up. We're gonna post a video on my page.
I'm
Um,
trying to. I can't think of none of them. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You got any upcoming shows to plug before we get out?
Yeah, like I said, we be filming for Full Custody. Look for that, and look up for me. I'll be coming back out like what's saying most likely like February. But look on me, Rodney Carter, on Facebook, and check out my reels. Next month, also I'm bringing back Sniffles. Sniffles will be back in the building. If you know, I got a character on Facebook, Sniffles, and I got Mr. Bennett on there too. So check me out on my reels.
I ain't hip. I'm gonna be checking that out.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you, Carter. Appreciate you joining the show tonight, man.
I appreciate you too, man. You know what I'm saying? Move it back, man. I can't see your face. Your hair just dripping. You down there, cuz.
I'm trying to, bro. I'm trying to get it together, man. You know what I mean? Trying to hang it out.
Mike from New Orleans, he got that Creole blood. You know what I'm saying? His hair
shit.
From the Novia.
That where you from, Novia?
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, I made my woman a crab boil one time and didn't eat none because I was like, I ain't gonna eat none. So I ate an egg out the crab boil, whole face swole up. I can't eat no shellfish. Ain't that crazy?
Damn. Shell food up.
You don't know what you're missing.
That's all right. I'm cool.
You need
some things ain't meant for you. You heard me?
Yeah, we're gonna wrap because if you ever in Nap on a Monday, you need to come through and give some of that knowledge to our little Margarita Mondays, the newbies, the fresh faces.
Yeah, I get the chance. I come up there.
Yeah, be our special guest. But thank you for coming on. We love you.
Yeah, thanks, Carter, for joining us tonight, bro.
Man, I sure appreciate it, man. Big ups to y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all keep striving for perfection.
Stay on a little bit after the show, but thanks for tuning in to the Lifestyle Night Party. Like, share, subscribe. We on YouTube. We on social media. We doing shows. We out here moving, and we out. Look, Kiki, you stop it. All right, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate